Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing something like a little bit different to what I normally do, and I am in the kitchen, so that might give you a little clue. But yeah, I'm not in my bedroom, my normal spot. But today I'm going to be making one of my favourite desserts, which is Rocky Road, and I can't wait. I love making stuff, even though I'm not very good at it. But yeah, I do love making stuff. When I have any free time, I do like make cakes and biscuits and stuff like that. Like the easy stuff. I'll never do anything hard. It's just too challenging for me. But yeah, I do love making like cakes and stuff like that. I just find it fun. So yeah, I am going to be making some Rocky Road, and if you don't know what Rocky Road is, I'm sure you all do. It's basically just like milk chocolate mixed with dark chocolate, but I hate dark chocolate and you can't even taste the dark chocolate, which is a good thing. So yeah, you just melt it on the hob, then you just add anything you want. I'm adding marshmallows, I'm adding crunchy, I'm adding, what else am I adding? Well, I'm going to show you the ingredients. So yeah, you can add whatever you want. Some people add raisins and stuff like that, but I'm not a fan of raisins, so I add no raisins. And then once it's all mixed together and melted, you just put it into a tray, you put it into the fridge, and it just cools and it just sets, and it kind of just glues together really, and it just turns into like a hard, I wouldn't say biscuit, it's far from a biscuit because it's very chocolatey, but yeah, you'll see when it's done, It's really, really nice though, and today I am going to be making that. So now I'm just going to kind of walk you through the ingredients. I'm going to wash my hands, I'm going to do all of the stuff like that, and then I'm just going to kind of get on with it, and you can come with me. So guys, I'm just going to be quickly walking you through the ingredients, and then we'll get on with making it. So the first ingredient I'm going to show you is my dairy milk chocolate. And I do realise that I'm showing you an Easter egg, and it is a bit open at the top there. But I do assure you these are in date, and we're in October now, but me and my brother still haven't finished the Easter eggs in the cupboard. There's like, I'd say a good 10 left. Chocolate orange and everything in there, but yeah, still haven't finished them all, and we are in October. But I've got two here, and dairy milk is my favourite. I love dairy milk. I feel like chocolate always tastes better when it's in an Easter egg. I don't know why, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, I do break the chocolate up into small pieces into a bowl and then pour it in the pan, and that way it just melts easier. So that is my dairy milk. And next, you have to have dark chocolate in Rocky Road, because if you don't, then it doesn't stick together. But I don't really like dark chocolate, I'm not a fan, but it's fine because the last time I used this, you couldn't even taste the dark chocolate because I am using 2 Easter eggs, so it just kind of overtakes the taste of the dark chocolate. It is intense dark, so I'm only going to be using half of this bar, but yeah, it's Lindt, my favourite. If this was dairy milk or milk chocolate, I would eat a lot. It's Lindt, I love Lindt. But yeah, it's dark and I'm not a fan. You have to have it, so it's okay. Next thing is golden syrup. And I love golden syrup. I think you add, it's 3 big pumps into the pan, and then you mix it in, and it just kind of sticks everything together. It's like the glue that holds it all together. But yeah, I have this on like pancakes, I have it on waffles. What else do I have it on? Yeah, I have it on loads of stuff. I would have it on everything if I could. But the next thing is like my favourite ingredient in the whole thing. Mini marshmallows. How cute are they? But yeah, it is perfect for baking or topping hot chocolate. But I feel like if you use the little ones, it's just much easier. Because when the Rocky Road's done and it's in the fridge and it's all set and cooled down, if you have like the big ones, I feel like you can't bite through them as easy, and the little ones are much better. But yeah, as you can see, it does have a picture of a Rocky Road there. So they're kind of made for Rocky Road, but yeah, I love these. That's my favourite ingredient. And I pour loads in. Last time I think that I poured the full battery, and you're not menu, but oh well, I had too many. But yeah, the next thing is digestives. And what you do is with this is like the funnest part of making the Rocky Road. You pour this into a bag, you get this, and you just like whack it until like it's breaked into like tiny pieces, and it's just much easier to pour into the pan. And then when it's finished and it's all set, you're not like crunching through big pieces of digestive, just like little bits. And I do love digestives. Like the stuff that I put in is like my favourite stuff. Like I would never put raisins in or anything. I'm not a fan of raisins. Ugh. Even though I love grapes. Next thing is crunchies, and one time I did try to put Toblerone in my Rocky Road, but it didn't work because I felt like the chocolate just melted in with the other chocolates. It wasn't really making a difference. But yeah, these work because you can taste like the honeycomb in the crunchy, and these are really nice in them. So then are all my ingredients. If I go through them, digestives, I've got my crunchies, which I've just said, I've got my dark chocolate, I've got my 2 Easter eggs, dairy milk, I have got my golden syrup, and I've got my 2 mini marshmallows. So now I'm just going to wash my hands, of course, and then I'm just going to kind of get on with baking the Rocky Road. So let's go. So guys, I've washed my hands, and the first thing I'm going to do is break up this chocolate. And as you can hear in the background, the microwave is going because I've been dancing all night and I am so hungry. So I made myself some chips, and I know you shouldn't be eating while you're making something, but that's just me. So oh well. I'm like chocolate. Chocolate, I get really like, I really want to eat it, but I'm not going to, so okay, so I'm just going to break it all up now into like tiny chunks. So it just melts quicker, tiny chunks. And then the hot water is already in the pan, and then I'll just heat the hob, and then I'm going to stir it. But I never put the hob on like a high temperature when I'm melting the chocolate, because it just bubbles. Break it up into tiny pieces. I love doing this. I love getting messy. I don't know why. My chips have got 23 seconds left. Break it all up. So I actually worked this out. So you need 200 grams of chocolate. So this is 100 grams, and I'm only going to use half of this, because I don't like much dark chocolate. So I'm going to use half of this and half of the other dairy milk, and that is my chips. So I'm just going to go and get them out. 2 seconds. I'll be back. And I can never eat chips without brown sauce or salt, and I don't really know how to do this, but hot. I'm gonna get salt and brown sauce because I can't eat them without. That sounded dramatic, guys. Salt is on, and I'm just gonna pick at these while I'm making this. It's so dark outside. There we go. Put them there. And I'm just going to carry on breaking up the chocolate because that is like, it disrupted the lesson. Well, this isn't really a lesson. Okay, I'm just going to be quicker with this. Let's go. And then I'm just going to put half of the dark chocolate in and half of the milk chocolate in. I love making stuff, it's so fun. I love getting messy, as I've said. Just gonna do this. Okay, now time to open the dark chocolate. It looks so nice. I hate dark chocolate though, but the rat one looks so nice. Lint. And I'm gonna have a chip. Hot. 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 So hot. So I'm just going to put half of this in because I'm just going to kind of guess that's half there. That is actually quite good. Guys, let's take this wrapping paper off. I don't want any of that going into the chocolate. Yeah, I'd say that's half. Now I'm just going to break it up into tiny chunks. See the difference between the light chocolate and the dark chocolate? The dark chocolate looks so dark compared to it. Lint's always in like chunks. Do you know what I mean? Like little chunks, like Dairy Milk, the Easter eggs are just like a big, but like the Lint's in such smart chunks. I would say that's small. Now I only need half of this Easter egg. This other one. I would say that's small enough. All of this chocolate so far. Time for just 1/2, and I have got my mum's phone next to me with the ingredients. My brother can eat the other half. My brother does love Easter egg, so that's just half this. Oh no, why isn't it half it? There we go. Actually, that's the better. I'll leave that. Now I'm just going to break this up really quickly so we can get on. And then once I've done this, I am going to pour it into the pan with the boiling water in. So then it melts while I'm doing the other stuff and while I'm measuring the other stuff. Okay, so I would say that's all into tiny chunks now. And I'm just going to pour it into the pan. I would say that's small enough for juice. That's going to melt quite quickly. So I'm just going to put it in the pan really quick. So guys, I actually thought until my mum's just reminded me that you pour the chocolate into the pan. That's how bad I am. You don't. You put the bowl on top of the pan. So I'm just going to do that now. I'm scared. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. It's on heat number 4. Like that. And that should just melt that. And I'm just going to wait until it's melted a little bit, and then I'm just going to give it a stir with my metal spoon. And now I'm just going to weigh the marshmallows, and I'm going to crush all the digestives and crunchies, so you can come with me and do that. So guys, now I'm going to measure out my mini marshmallows, and you only need 100 grams, so I'm going to do that now. And the chocolate over there is melting fine, so that is good. 100 grams, let's see. I've just dropped one already. Oh, I've just dropped 2 already. Let's go. Okay. These are so satisfying to me. What is that on? That's only on 60. I said 100. A bit more. Come on. 80. I'm just going to get it in my hand, you know. Like loads. Oh! Oops. I hate making a mess because then I have to clean it up. Well, I don't clean it up. My mum cleans it up. Hang on. That, I'd say, what is that on? 89. That's on 100. Why am I adding more? I'll just eat them. Oh my god. Put them back. I have got clean hands. So that is just going to go in with the chocolate when the chocolate's cooled. And then I'm going to measure out my butter. You need 135 grams of butter. And you need 3 pumps of this. And then I'm going to crush my digestives and crunchy. And once the chocolate is cool, just give it a big stir with everything in. So I'm going to measure out my butter now. So guys, now I need 135 grams of butter, and this butter is new, and I've never known something more satisfying when you get like a knife and like your butter in toast. Is this just me, or is this everyone else too? Like when you get the knife and your butter in the toast and you're first to touch the butter with the knife. That is so satisfying to me. But yeah, I need 135 grams of this. It's on 0. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just going to use my finger. As I've said, I do love getting messy. Oh, not that messy. Okay. 135, a lot more than that. And the butter is melting. I've put it on like a lower temperature, just so it melts a bit slower. That's on, I'd say, 90, 135. A lot more. Yeah, so it melts a bit slower, so I have more time to get all the ingredients ready. There. Oh, we need a lot more. I'm putting all of that on. Butter seems so nice. But I would, like, it looks so nice, but I would never eat it like this. I did when I was little and it was disgusting. Oh, have I put too much in? I've put too much in. I need to add some back. I knew this would happen. It happens every time, literally. And I'm using Utterly Butterly, the cheapest butter, because if I use the expensive butter, 135 grams of butter is a lot. And my mum won't be able to afford to put the electricity on. I'm only kidding. Okay, how much is that? Okay, 130, I'd say that's 135. That'll be fine, that'll be fine. I've put this marshmallows like in a tray, as marshmallows won't do any harm while I'm measuring everything else. That will be fine. So now I'm going to measure. I don't think there's anything else to measure. I think it's just the digestives and the crunchy to bash up with the rolling pin. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I've measured everything. I'm waiting for the chocolate to cool. And yeah, now I'm going to move on to digestives and crunchy, my favourite part of the full thing. Okay guys, now it's for like the best bit. I'm going to open the digestives, I'm going to open the crunchies, and I'm just going to smash them all up. I've never said that before. Oh no, they're going to fall out. Okay. I think I'm going to use like 4. Yeah. Oh. My favourite. 1. Taste them carefully. 2. Oh, it's broke already. 3. 4. Yeah. 4's good. So there's the digestives. And now I think I'm only going to use 1 bar of crunchy. Depends. I think the marshmallows like make the rocky road. That's like my favourite bit of it, the marshmallows. That's why I've added like loads. I sneakily added more. Okay, so I'm just going to take out the wrapper. I do love crunchy, but it's not my favourite. I think I'd choose others over it, but it tastes like really good in the rocky road. That's why I use it. That's that, and it's melting on my hands. Oh well, I said I like getting messy. This is the bag. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, put them in. Oh. Should I break this up? Yeah, I should before I put it in. It tastes so good. I love the honeycomb in it. Is it a honeycomb? Yeah. I think it is. Oh well, that'll do. Now I'm going to tie it up. Do I tie it? I don't know. I'm going to tie it up, and that's why I've got my mum's chopping board here. She was like, if you do it on the bend. Hang on, wait till the air goes out. My brother loves making rocky road too. He loves doing this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. How is it coming out? Oh, no, sorry. I think that's... My favourite bit. Oh my god. Oh, I think it's got a bit mushy. It's turned to mush. It's actually turned to mush. Oh, I think I should leave it. Oh well. It's turned into crumbs. You won't even be able to taste it. I think the chocolate's the best bit. You can only see the chocolate. Oh well, it's like turning to sand. That's the digestives of the crunchy all mixed up, and now I just need to wait for the chocolate to cool. Is it cool? Oh no, it's still not. Yeah, it's okay. It just needs to melt a little more, I'd say, and then we'll be good, and then we're going to add it all together and we can give it a big stir, and then I'm just going to put it in the fridge and it'll be setting, and then I'm going to try it in the morning. I'm going to leave it to set like overnight. I think that'll be the best option because I'm not going to wait up 2 hours. So I've got school tomorrow. Imagine waiting up 2 hours just to try it. So yeah, I'm going to try it in the morning and then I'll give you a review. So now I'm going to add my butter and my golden syrup into the chocolate, and I'm just going to give it a stir. And then once the chocolate's cool, I'm going to add all my little extra bits. So I'm going to add the butter first into the chocolate, and the heat, it's quite low. It's on number 4. So yeah, it's not that hot. Add all the butter, and then I'm going to add 3 pumps of golden syrup. And I'm just going to give it a little stir. There, that's right. And a little stir into the chocolate. That looks so good. I'm going to show you it in a minute. Once I've added the golden syrup. I'm just going to leave that to melt. Keep stirring for a little bit. Leave that to melt all in. Then I'm going to cool the chocolate, and I can't wait to add the marshmallows. The marshmallows is my favourite bit, as I've said many times in this video. Keep stirring that. And I'm going to add 3 pumps of golden syrup. If this chocolate went on my outfit, I'd cry. Okay, how do you open this? Oh, there. That was pretty easy. Okay, 3 pumps, ready? 1, 2, 3. I think that's enough. I'm going to give that a stir. And then I reckon that's okay. And the chocolate looks a lot smoother now. It was a little bit lumpy before, but now like the butter and the golden syrup's in, it's like proper drizzly. Oh, it looks so good. I would lift it up, but I'm scared in case I burn my fingers. We'll do food, food class all of the time in school, and I really enjoy it. It's really fun, but I'm not taking it for my GCSEs. That would be taking it to another level. Okay, I feel like that's much better now. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to wait till it cools and then add all my little extras. That is so much better. I was starting to panic before. I was like, why is it so lumpy? It's never this lumpy. Okay, that's that. I'm going to wait till that cools. So guys, my chocolate is cool and it's all melted, and I'm just going to add my marshmallows and my digestives crunchy, and then I'll be done. I'm going to pour the chocolate into this tray and then just leave it in the fridge to set overnight. So I'm just going to add my marshmallows. I did pour them into this tray so I could measure my butter earlier. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, and then this will be done. How satisfying was that? All empty, all gone. And I've literally been non-stop nibbling at them marshmallow bags. And now I'm just going to give it a big stir. Here we go. With the chocolatey spoon. And then I'm going to add like all the digestives. And crunchy. And it's going to taste so good. This is like my favourite dessert. How good does that look? You still have to put in the comments section if you like this dessert. I don't know whether many people's heard of it. Like, have you heard of it? Because sometimes I'll say it to like my friends and family and they're like, what? Like, they haven't heard of it? Well, mind you, I didn't hear of it until like last year, until my auntie introduced it to me. And I've loved it ever since, so thank you. And now I'm going to add, yeah, that seems to have thickened up now. Now I'm going to add the biscuit and the crunchy. I had such a fun time crushing that. That's like the best part of this. And there's a big piece in there. But, oh well, someone will get that. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm so dramatic. I feel like it's very crummy. Okay, there we go. It's all added. Jeez, it looks like a hot mess. Hang on, there's a bit in the bottom. That's all of it, except that bit there. And then I'm going to give it a big stir and then we'll be done. Pour this chocolate into the tray, into the fridge. I feel like it's took me forever, but it's only took me like an hour to make. It's really quick, this. That's the best thing about it. When I'm making a cake, it takes me like ages because I have to like sometimes reset. Because like one time I put the scales not on the 0. So I'd done the total wrong measurements. Yeah, I totally restart, and there's a big piece of crunchy. I'm going to try and break. Oh, that's broke. Okay, that's fine. Whoa, that is a lot. I don't know whether this is all going to fit in the tray. It will. Probably will. It did last time, so it's got it this time. That looks so good. I'm sure I've did it with crunchy in before. I always do it with digestives and marshmallows, but I always like change something up for the third ingredient. Last time I did Toblerone. The Toblerone was actually nice, but I felt like you couldn't really taste it that much. Big stir, hold on to it. Yes, it looks so good. Flick it on me. There, I think that's done. I don't want to over stir it. Might go a bit watery again. That is it. Oh. I thought so. Yeah, that looks so good. So now I'm just going to pour it into the tray and then we're done. Here we go. I'm just going to hold it with 2 hands and do it this way. All in. And it's going to go into the fridge. I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit. This has been so fun. I love making stuff. I've just been to dancing too. It's like therapeutic. It's been a therapeutic night. Oh, the marshmallows, the best. So good. Okay, there we go. All smoothed out, and I'm going to show you. There's a marshmallow one. We have to save them all. I'm going to put that in the sink. That is it. It looks so good, and now I'm just going to quickly put it in the fridge. So that is today's video over, and I really hope you've enjoyed it because I certainly have. So if you have, please hit the like and subscribe button below, and thanks for watching. Bye.